As I've said, we will do these experiments again in lab, hands-on, in our next lab session, which is in a couple of weeks. The task of the lab session is going to be to do this experiment with the greatest possible accuracy and also to estimate the uncertainties with the greatest possible accuracy. So we get a good indication of just how valid our experimental results are and whether the experimental results validate our hypothesis within the limits of our experimental uncertainty. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to add mass to the system. Now over here, I've got 3 paper clips. Okay, there's one, and then there are 2 more hanging from it. I'll also note that on the preceding experiment, when I went to set this up, I found a paper clip lying on the floor. That means in the preceding, at some point, we lost a paper clip. If you get good data, you should be able to identify that point and adjust the results accordingly. More about that later, but you can kind of think about that. Now what I've got here is I've got 4 dominoes. Okay, there's 1. Let's do this with my left hand so you can see. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put that stack of 4 dominoes down here, and I'm going to put one of the dominoes on top of the car. Now I'm going to release the car. It's going to accelerate down the track, and you know what to do with that. What we're going to do is we're going to add 1 domino at a time to the top of the car. And I'm going to try to catch the car without spilling all the dominoes. Probably won't be completely successful at that, but I tried it. Seems like I should be able to do that. Okay. Now I'm going to release. So again, there are 3 paper clips on the end, and there's, as you can see, 1 domino on top of the car. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't go anywhere. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm getting something between 3 and 4 seconds with my count. But again, that's not real reliable. Okay, I'm going to add a domino. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That seems to have taken just a little longer. Probably closer to 4 seconds than 3, but I don't know that we got 4 full seconds. Again, with my own internal count here, which isn't all that reliable. We ready? 1, 2, 3. And once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not sure those starts were all as consistent as we would like. Now when I chose 3 paper clips for that end, I chose that as a good balancing point between the car going so fast you can't time it very accurately and the car starting with relative smoothness. The more paper clips we have, the more we smooth out any little glitches in the initial acceleration. Okay, I'm going to add a 3rd paper clip. Now we got that 3rd paper clip. These aren't paper clips, they're dominoes. Still got 3 paper clips on the end there. 3 paper clips on the end, 3 dominoes here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, bad run. I had it aimed a little bit too far to the right. It was about to run off of the track. So, okay, try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that seemed to be pretty close to 4 seconds. And I think it was clearly longer than it was when we just had one domino on here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you sort of saw a little glitch at the beginning there, which might throw the timing off a bit. But ready? 1, 2, 3. There's definitely a glitch there. I don't want to use that one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And let's try to get one more just to make sure we have that little rough spot out of there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I might have caught that just a little bit early, but if you're anticipating, you know when it would have crossed the finish line. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, definitely a rough spot here. Don't know what's causing that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I definitely counted 4 seconds by my semi-reliable count. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't know if those are real good seconds, but whatever it is, I think it's fairly consistent from one trial to another. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And let's do one more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not sure those were all highly consistent. If I had another domino, I'd go ahead and add it. But I think we're going to get decent data from there. Now, one thing you can determine from the data is how the mass of the car is related to the mass of the domino. We're going to look at that in another way in the next video.